Rick T, Outdoor Adventure, and Billydog. Hey Billy, he's down there. Hey good lad. So we're out for a couple of days. Fantastic, beautiful, love it. You know what I mean? It's just what you need, innit? And so this time, we were survival skills last time. This time we're going to do a bit of bushcraft. A couple of bushcraft skills that you might find handy, yeah? A couple of little projects. I'll show you them. So, but we're out. And we've got a good few K of a mooch today. It's a good old mission and beautiful through forests, moors, over hills, up gills and gorges. We've got a fantastic little mission and but absolutely beautiful. We've got all day to do it. I'll stop somewhere, have a bit of dinner. We'll go and find a camp tonight. But you know, not to be melodramatic or anything, there's a bit of a storm supposed to be due during the night. I initially checked the short range forecast, which showed a good day today, but tomorrow there's a storm incoming early morning, 5ish in the morning, 45-mile-an-hour winds and a lot of rain apparently. We'll see whether it appears or not, but just means I've got to be a bit more selective tonight when we camp. Yeah, so I'm going to make sure there's no blooming dead trees around, nothing that's potentially going to come down and land on my head or Billy's head, or even I might even adjust with sleep hours. We might get our heads down early and get up early before the storm hits, just so we're aware of our surroundings. But we'll play it by ear and we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, fantastic to be out, and cheers for joining us again. I've had a few new subs recently, so hey, welcome aboard and thanks for joining me. Stick with us, and as always, thanks a lot to my long-term subs. You're a good bunch. Yeah, so anyway, let's get up over these moors and have an adventure and do a bit of bushcraft. Funny weather today, beautiful though, absolutely amazing. Always amazing to be out anyway, innit? What a great landscape this is, I love it. I do a lot of, I know it like the back of my hand, do a lot of map reading up here with my Duke of Edinburgh groups. There's loads of abandoned little farmsteads, ruins, so you can do some really good map reading. Over that way there, it's a 2,000-year-old burial mound. You know what I mean? It's a cool place. You know, quite grey today, but yeah, it's a fantastic location. Absolutely stunning. It's crazy weather as well, because I'm warm, me. You know, no doubt there were a few out last night saying it's storms out there and it's cold and I'm wrapped up in my tent and the storm's coming in, it's billowing. But it's not, it's bloody warm, I'm telling you. And I have got my poncho here though. I've had to don that once just because I didn't want to get Billy's bed wet in back and what have you. There's no point me getting wet when you're out, you know what I mean? You got to look after yourself, haven't you? Got to do that layering. But yeah, it's bloody fantastic. We love it, don't we? Absolutely love it. I'm not going to lie, that were a cracking walk in this morning, but it were a bit of graft. We had a good few hours coming over the top at moors there. 1:30 now, so get a bit of jack beat down my neck. I'm blooming ready for it as well. And then when we've had this scram, Billy's had his dinner. When I've had this, we'll go and find a camp. They're banging these little Luxardo fires, you know, little wood stoves for bloody size the air, and that's a titanium one. Don't weigh anything hardly. So grand just for this quick bit of scran, you know what I mean? Without messing about me to build a proper fire layer. But yeah, let's get this down with them. We'll go and find a camp for later on. Oh, ready for getting to camp now. There's another good hour and a quarter's walk from where we had with dinner, and 3.5 hours prior to that, or more than that. So I've had a good old mooch with a decent sized pack on my back today. But yeah, we're getting there now. Camp set up. Yeah, all set up, gathering a bit of firewood. Got my tools out there, my sharps. Yeah, my bedding's all set up, ready to rock and roll. Got Billy in the back of the tarp on his bed. Low profile tarp set up tonight. So I'm going to drop this top later on. Yeah, I've got a peg in the floor, waiting to drop that. So we've got a peg down here that'll get dropped and fastened to that later on when it's bedtime. Other than that, got a good setup. Nice low profile. So camp's all set up, and we're going to use a basic configuration here over the fire. A great way of cooking for groups. I mean, I'm on my own tonight, so it's not too important. I could just stick my mug in the fire, etc., depending on what I'm cooking and how much I want to regulate that heat, move my pot up and down. And there's loads of ways of doing this. There's a myriad of ways we can do it, but I'm going to show you a dead good way, dead easy way to make a simple hook, an S hook, a C hook, etc. And we can hang this pot down here over the fire, and we can adjust the height dead easy. Yep, and there's a myriad of uses for them. You can use them for all sorts, but dead quick, dead easy. Bushcraft, fantastic little bushcraft project. I use them all the time. I use them in my works van for hanging all my rucksacks up and my ropes and all sorts of stuff. And they're all ones that I've just made myself in woods. Dead easy, dead quick, dead simple, and you don't need many tools. And there's a couple of ways of doing them. Let's have a look at them. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this part of a branch. Yep. All branches always grow the same way, don't they, on the branches? So everything's going to be growing up that way. So I want to get this V first. This one here, short V, long V. So I'm going to cut that out. Yep. You don't need out fancy. Swiss Army knife would do, but while I've got my big saw, I'm just going to cut that piece off. So close to that edge. That's giving me that bit. Yep. So the thinner one, I'm going to make shorter. I'm going to make that thinner one shorter. Not too short, although it don't really matter. Yep. And then we're going to cut this piece off depending how long we want our hook to be. I'm going to go for about this long on this model. Just a straight cut across. There. So that leaves us with this bit. Yeah. So we've got the basics of a hook straight away. Straight away, that's going to hold my pot. Yeah. I could put a notch up here and hang that over something, but I want to make it nice and substantial. I want to put another one of these, but on this side. Yep. And there's a really easy way of doing it. If you've got a Swiss Army knife, yep, with the awl, or you carry a separate awl, absolutely perfect. So we can use that. So as an initial one, for this first one, we're going to use the awl. And all you have to do, look at your angles. And I want to put my awl through, going on an angle there. Yep, remembering that I want it to be on this side. Yep, so we'll go through there. And once it starts coming out the other side, you can just see it poking through now. There, once it starts coming out the other side, switch it round and we'll go in from the other side. It's the same script. We'll make a nice uniform hole right through. Then we're going to get ourselves a nice pin, bit of live wood, something that's you know, got a bit of bend in it and a bit of life in it. It's not going to crack, so we're only using a thin pin. Tell you what, the midges are out tonight. I've not seen them for a few weeks because we've obviously had a bit of wind, but tonight the little buggers are out. We're getting that fire going before long. Right, so take your bark off, and what we're going to do is we're going to whittle it down so it's thin enough, yep, to slide through here. Yep, I want it to fit through there like that. Yep, I'm going to slide it through that hole. So I'll keep whittling it down. And you want it to be a touch fit, so it's going to be thinner at the end, getting thicker as it comes up, so as you push it in, it wedges itself in. Yeah, you don't want it to be uniform all the way so it can slide in and out. You want to get it so it wedges itself in. And when you're using green wood, use green wood for both sides of it. Yep, that sap in the green wood is going to help it stick together. Well, look, put that in there, push it through, rotate it, and we'll lock it in. Whoa. Yeah, that's alright. So straight away there, we've got, yep, we've got a nice little S hook, if you will. Yep. You could put it on the other side and have a C hook, but we've got a good S hook. Yep. If you want, you can tidy it up at this back end and take that off a bit. Make it a little bit tidier. Yep. And that'll hang your pot. That'll do a decent job. Plus, also, we can have two of these. So 1, 2, you can have as many of these as you want and have a link of hooks. So there you've got your dead simple, dead easy way of doing it. Yeah, dead easy. Hang that over the fire. Brilliant. If this was higher, yeah, you could easily double that up, put another one on, and hang your pot over the fire. Yeah, yeah, you could do it with 2 or 3 of them or whatever. So you can make different sizes of these. You can adjust the height you want easily. Yeah, we could also, if we wanted, put a couple of these through. One there as well. So, but it's dead easy, dead easy, dead easy. Really works, you know, nice, effortless. Great for multiple pots and around camp, you know, just for using, for hanging tackle up. So easy, so quick to do. But we've been using something that you can drill a hole with, haven't we? Yep. There's ways of drilling holes, other ways get a little bit more fiddly, but you can do it, you know, you can do it with your knife tip ultimately if you cut it down a little bit thinner. But there's another way we can do it. I'll show you that, which is another great option without having to drill a hole. I'll show you that now. Now you could use a knife here, you could batten with a knife. Yep. You could, if you've got a saw, you can use a saw. Yep. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut down and I'm going to cut an X, so well the bottom half of an X, a triangle. I'm going to cut one that way and then one that way. Yep. So first one, and I'm going to go about halfway through, maybe not fully halfway. So if you're looking there now, we've cut a triangle out. I've cut a triangle shape. Now I need to make something to match that, so I can slide it in. So what you end up with is your triangle piece and your triangle that you've cut out, and then we simply slide that in like that, push that in, boom, solid. You've got a decent hook. Yeah, dead easy, dead simple. That's without the ability to drill a hole. Just cut a triangle in it and it works. Absolutely spot on. Anyway, I'm going to get this fire going. The midges are doing me nothing, and I've not drank anywhere near enough today, so I'm going to get a brew on, and we'll use this little bugger. But yeah, cracking little bushcraft project there. Dead easy to do around campfire, and really useful in camp. Yep, chuck one in the back of your rucksack. Yep, carry it with you, whatever. But dead easy, dead useful. Nice little bit of bushcraft. Good boy. Sit down here. Sit down. Good boy. Good lad. Good lad, eh? You're a good boy. Hmm? You're a good boy. There you are. Eh? You're a good lad. Yeah. As a rule, I'm flying solo a lot of the time, apart from canoe trips and stuff, and get a few mountain trips in with Tony and Phil, one a month during winter months I should say. Yeah, when it's proper weather. But as a rule, campfires and what have you, I'm flying solo. But if you were with a group, apart from when I'm working on survival courses, but if you were with a group, brilliant, knock a few of them up, and you've got multiple pot hangers, everyone can shove a brew on when they want, you know what I mean? All cooking different stuff, different sizes of them for different amounts of heat you want. Make a long fire underneath a long setup like that with all different pot hangers on, and you're laughing. Wait a minute, that's hot. It's mad to think there's a storm coming, because you really would not think so. How blooming still it is out here. You know, there's not a movement in trees tonight. Mad. And yet it's supposed to be a storm incoming in early hours, starting from like 1 o'clock in the morning onwards. Yeah, we'll see what happens, eh? Well, I think that's me blowing my hands up and whatever. It's not cold tonight by any means. It's nice to be nice and warm when you're getting your sleeping bag. I'm going to, it's only early like, but I'm going to jump in my sleeping bag in a minute. I've got some wood for the morning. I'll just let these burn down. Yeah, nice to watch them from sleeping bag. Lovely little fire that now. So I'll let them burn down. I'll get my head down. Get some fire sparked up in the morning and get some brekkie on. Hopefully weather won't come in too bad, but we'll see. But yeah, it's been a fantastic day. Yeah. Oh, I was out in woods last night. It was beautiful last night. You know, it's been absolutely fantastic. Great time of year to be outdoors. Anyway, I'm going to go and snuggle up with Billy and get my head down. See you in the morning. It's around 5 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Is it? 20 past 5. That wind's picked up massively since about 3 in the morning. Little low profile tent's doing a fantastic job though, low profile type. Yeah, you know, considering, because that wind is giving it some. And yeah, snug as a bug in a rug in here. Back end closed off. I mean, fantastic. I'm going to give it a little bit. I'll get up about 6ish, I reckon. Maybe a bit later. We'll see. See how this wind pans out. But yeah, we've been nice and snug as a bug all night, me and Billy. Billy's just gone outside to have a pee. But it's been fantastic in here all night. Nice and cosy. Spot on. Hasn't it? Yeah, you've been brilliant, hasn't it, Billy? Yeah. You're a good lad, aren't you? Hey? Aren't you? You're a good boy. You've been outside to check on things. Eh? Good lad. Well, yeah, it's wild this morning. Proper wild. Hey, fantastic. Whoa, let's get this fire going anyway, eh? So I had a load of wood stashed under here. Hey Billy, come on lad. I know, you don't need kisses and cuddles every time I go down those slow big lad, do you? Eh? Oh, got me wood stashed under here. A lot of bits that have dried off on fire last night. Bloody slugs everywhere, I'm not joking, that's the only thing with it, sorry. Bloody slugs everywhere. Found them on my pillow during night and everything. Do we, Billy? Eh? Another one on in that chicken curry I had last night, pal. Ooh, that'd be a nightmare, wouldn't it? Good boy, come on. Wild in here this morning, really wild. So I'm sitting as close to this tree as possible. Yeah, it's wild, man. Well, you shouldn't be in these woods in these conditions, really. So do as I say, not as I do. But I'm going to get a bit of breakfast, get a brew on now. It's only early, it's only about 6 o'clock yet. Get a brew on. Have a nice hot brew, chill out for a bit, get a bit of breakfast and break camp and do one. Yeah, my bag's packed, well, my sleeping bag and everything's away, it's not in my rucksack yet, but yeah, get a brew on, eh? Coming in as well. We love it, don't we, Billy? Eh? We love it. Get me poncho on in a minute. Get this fruit down with it. Get my hands wet, and we'll set off mooching. Got a good old march to do again this morning. A couple of hours easy. So it's going to be bloody fantastic. Excited this weather, don't know whether you can tell enough. Love it. Thanks for joining me and Billy on this little adventure. We've got another good few hours of walking to do yet, but I've filmed enough. Yeah, my film will be long enough as it is. I like to keep him down pretty short, but Billy's buzzing now, he's loving it. He loves it when it's wild like this. He's running around, so we've got a couple of hours, a bit of forest and a bit of hills and what have you. And I've got my poncho here in case it gets a bit wilder. But fantastic, had a great night, absolutely loved it. Brilliant, I hope you like that little bushcraft project. And I've stashed them under a tree for next time I'm round here for my pot hangers and what have you. But yeah, it's great, dead easy to do but dead useful. Anyway, from Rick T, Outdoor Adventure, and Billydog, who's out there blasting around forest. It's been great to see you. I hope you've enjoyed it, and look after yourselves, and we'll catch you again real soon. Ta-da.